It is This Week in Anime number 20. And you already know what the drill is. 3 anime, spoiling the crap out of them. My thoughts, let's go. World Trigger. World Trigger last week was just funny and awesome. So let me tell you about what was the awesome and funny part. And that was pretty much today is the ranking tournaments. It is the first day. Everyone gets introduced. The Yasho squad has everyone split up for sniper, attackers, and gunners. So attackers and gunners go to one room. Snipers go to another one to do their trials. Everyone is fighting to get to a B rank. That is the goal. To be a B rank agent soldier. So now over in attackers and gunners, Asuma has already been through a lot of these trials, so he's not really participating today. He's just standing there and he's watching Yuma conquer as he pretty much blows through the trials and is making all kind of good scores. So meanwhile that's happening over in the sniper room, Chika is doing absolutely amazing. They actually gave this poor little girl the biggest, most powerful gun in the room to fire just for the lulz. And it is funny, but it is kind of assholish as well. And she fires it, takes out both the virtual attack dummy and the far wall, blows a hole clean through it. The most hilarious and epic moment I've seen this week. And that's why her picture is on both this video and on the accompanying article down below in the description box. Please don't forget it. And that was pretty awesome. And as that went on, back in the attackers and gunners room, Kazuma shows up. And he is interested as to why Jin gave up his black trigger for these 3 people. He doesn't really see the interest in it. So he decides to find out about himself, not by challenging Yuma, which is what I thought he was going to do, but instead he challenges Asuma. And so now, next week, we are either going to be graced with what was going to be one of the most hilarious and utterly terrible ass whoopings handed down, because we know Asuma's not strong enough to beat this guy, or Asuma's gonna surprise us and maybe he has something up his sleeve, which the ending of this show kinda was hinting at. We'll see next week. One Piece. The last week in One Piece was crazy. It was kind of a lot of things happening that were real interesting. But let's go ahead and break it down real quick. Luffy, Zoro, and Law are now prepared to make their counterattack. And by prepared, I mean Luffy and Zoro are prepared. Law is still chained up in handcuffs. And how does Luffy want to start this show? By jumping off the plateau to the town down below. Way down below. Safe to say, Law was not pleased. And so, as Luffy's making his fall down below, Quella, however you pronounce her name, from the Revolutionary Army resumes the investigation for the illegal weapons they've been searching for, and she finds them. She finds the ship and she finds the weapons, but she finds them just in time for Doflamingo's gang to show up while she's down below and try to destroy the ship and the weapons to erase all the evidence. Of course, she wasn't having none of that, and she shows off that she indeed has fisherman attack skills, even though she doesn't have the web hands and all that. She fought just like him, put him on the ground, no problem. We go back up to the top surface where we have Luffy, Zoro, and well, not Law, because Law is just on along for the ride. He's still handcuffed, like I said before. So Luffy and Zoro are fighting wars on a few fronts, like I say in the article. Everybody and their mom is trying to beat them down. They have the executives from Doflamingo's gang attacking them. Then they have the random pirates attacking them for the bounty that Doflamingo put on their head. And then they have the townspeople attacking them. I don't even know what that's about. And now to make matters worse, as they're trying to cut through all these people, the last person they want to see shows up. Vice Admiral Fujitaro shows up right in front of them, and you know what's going to happen, because you know that he already made a promise to Doflamingo to keep the pirates and to keep all the people off of him. I don't know if that has anything to do with why he's in front of Luffy right now, but we do know there's going to be a fight. However, the end of the show also hints that this fight is most likely going to be interrupted by Pika, who's supposed to show up in an even stronger form and cause all kinds of chaos, which he didn't cause enough chaos in the castle itself. That power is crazy. Really? The power to just control Earth and all that crap? I don't know how they're going to defeat him, but we're gonna find out next week, and it's gonna be real interesting, so don't miss that. Sinkin Tsukai No World Break. Sinkin Tsukai No World Break last week was another action-packed episode. What we have here is the top executives are meeting. We finally get to see everyone from their respective branches for the first time, and they're a bit of an odd bunch, but a metaphysical, a huge one, this is attacking the Japan branch, and the executives take this opportunity to see if Moroha is really a rank S or not. So as the whole island is evacuating, the Swords of Salvation, or the Sabers, whatever you want to call them, decide to not follow that order and protect the Japan branch, protect their homes. So they leap into action, they get a battle plan together, and off they go. Moroha and Jin are the attackers. Sasuke and Shizuno and the bunch of other mages are attacking from a distance. So it looks a lot like a battle plan that you'll do in a video game. So as they start their attack, it is effective. They start cutting off limbs. They get this beast on the ground. But then he shows that he is not just a one-headed beast, but a multi-head. Remember the last metaphysical that Moroha took on, that was a big one, was also a multi-head snake type, and he was a pain in the ass. This one too, as soon as he started to show that he was a multi-head metaphysical, he let out this huge annoying sound and weakened everyone for miles, put him on the ground, people could hardly move. And so now is like a desperation time, because they're getting swarmed by these smaller metaphysicals that are coming out of his body, and people are in a pinch. Just like in most of the other episodes, Moroha now remembers another move he can use to defeat this guy. So he uses the move that he remembers, and the metaphysical just explodes. Like, I don't know if it's like a fire move or whatever you want to call that. The guy just explodes from the inside and just blows apart to nothing. And so he earns his rank S approval from the top executives, but the Russian branch was not happy at all that the Japan branch now has a rank S. So she comes up with a scheme, and next week we're gonna see a warrior that's coming from Russia to supposedly take down Moroha and I guess put the Japan branch back in its place. Let's see how that goes. And all right, that's it. That's all there is for this week. That is This Week in Anime number 20. Please don't forget to check the links down below in the description box, which also includes the link to the article. I did a lot more anime this week than I have reviewed in this video, so please do check that out. Don't forget to hit me up on my social networks. If you've subscribed, thank you. if you subscribed, if you liked any of the videos, any of the content that I've made, thank you very much for your support. I will see you guys next week in another This Week in Anime. And of course, I might see you again shortly in another video. Who knows? I'll see you. Bye.